Once you've logged in to the college website, you access the GeccoMatic via the faculty main menu. Look for Student Outcome Assessments. Here you'll see a list of class or classes that are scheduled for assessment this semester. By clicking on the Student Outcomes Assessment link, you'll see a list of 10 students which have been randomly selected out of your roster for the submission of assessment data. For each student, click Enter New Assessment, and you'll see each of the outcomes in the category for which your course is being assessed. You have 6 options for each outcome. 1, 2, 3, and 4 refers to the level of proficiency each student has achieved on that particular outcome. If you want a better understanding of what each of these levels represents, click the rubric link. It will take you to the Gen Ed page on the college's website, and you can scroll down to find the category that you are assessing and the rubric that has been designed for this assessment project. 1 is limited or no proficiency, 2 is developing proficiency, 3 proficiency, 4 advanced proficiency. So if a student shows no achievement of the outcome, that's a 1, is kind of getting the outcome but doesn't really have it, it's a 2. 3 means the student has achieved that outcome, does what you expect a student to do when they complete your class. And 4, advanced proficiency, means above and beyond. This is extraordinary work, someone who has gone beyond what you could expect the average student to achieve in your class. V stands for vanished. This is for students who are on your roster but have not submitted the work necessary for you to assess them. A V might apply to only one of the 3 outcomes if one assignment gets done and you're able to review it and evaluate it, but another assignment doesn't, and you have no work on which to judge that student's achievement of a particular outcome. NA stands for not applicable. If your course doesn't address a particular outcome at all, students never have the opportunity to demonstrate their proficiency in the outcome because the outcome doesn't align with your outcomes in your course, choose NA. You have to choose NA for all of the students and a particular outcome because you simply have no data, not because the student didn't do the work, but because the work in your class doesn't align directly with this particular outcome. It's important that we get this data if a course doesn't match the category outcomes so we know where we're not quite meshing. Once you've chosen input for each outcome, click Submit and OK, and the system will indicate that you have submitted assessment for that particular student, and you can move on to the next one. Enter this data for each student all the way down the list, and you will be complete for that particular course. Now, you can come back and update an assessment at any time up to the last day of the grading period. At that point, all of the data is collected, goes to institutional research, and they start doing the number crunching. If you have more than one course to assess, click Return to Student Assessment Course Listing and move on to the next class. If you only had the one, you're done.